What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? GymHasafit back here. We're gonna do some of these Guardian Game Bounties, run around, do some stuff, have some fun, goof off, and let's see what happens. It's Martha Stewart. She's back. She's cooking. Accept reward. Sure. Bronze tier. Yeah, I didn't do too much. Gonna have to. Great. And we'll acquire. Well, it's nice that this game works so nicely. Alright, let's see what we can pick up here and get done today. Daybreak, yeah, we'll do that. Some of that, some Void Walker, Final Blues, even though one of them didn't work yesterday. And, yeah, I was doing this one yesterday, and it just wouldn't, no matter how many I killed in a streak, it just didn't work. So I'm not picking that up. Scan patrols, yeah, possibly. What's up, Oliver? How you doing? Sando, what's going on? How you doing? How are your days going there? Bounties, just doing, oh yeah, that's right, it skips over. Forge, not doing that business. Laurels, let's see if that works today. I'm not doing forges, not doing gambit, not doing gambit, and not doing gambit. But thank you so much. Thank you for that. Do we deposit this bronze in here? And no. Just got bronze because I didn't do that much. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Is that no two? No two? What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining in. Alright, I can do strikes. I can do other kind of wacky things. But let me see what... It's kind of quick to get these done on the moon. There it goes, my phone. Oh, boy. I always get text at the wrong time. So I might pop out. Let me show you really quick. Did this last night, played super fast, didn't have much time to play. But I ran in and did these here just real quick just to knock them out. So you can get these bounties done really quick over here if you don't want to go into strikes and whatnot and fight other people on patrols and public places to get it done. It's a good spot just to knock stuff out privately. Okay, alright. What's up, Pinecone? Forges. Yeah, I can go back and grab the bounty. I'm just gonna do this for like a minute or two, knock out something quick, and then if you want, we can hop into a forge. I don't mind doing them like for a stream and stuff, but just regularly I don't do them. Wolf, what's going on? How you doing? Just gonna answer really quick text. Okay. Only one. All done. Okay. And Wolf doing pretty good. Doing good today. How you doing? And Titans are on top. Titans are Bungie's favorite. So as I see, there's more hunters in the game, so it would make sense that hunters would wind up winning this one. But Bungie's are really Titans are Bungie's favorite. You can say it opposite too. It works that way. But yeah, Titans have always been a favorite. Just look at the exotics. Look at the exotics they get. They get the best exotics. They have these OP exotics, or actually correct exotics. Then hunters get some good exotics, and warlocks get like 3. So warlocks they're the worst exotics. They look cool by design, but they're just they're utter crap, to put it that way. Yep, hunters are second and warlocks are last. Yeah, I figured there's not that many warlocks in the game. Warlocks are the underdog character, and that's why I like it the most. Actually, I just like warlocks because that's just what I would have went with anyway, regardless. But yeah, that's just, let me just see quick here. That's not a patrol one. Is Void War coming? I can switch right now. Might have to. Okay, like ones like this you can get done like just instantly by just going. There's about 25 enemies here, so it's easy just to knock out any bounties quick. I want to see if there's any I can do. So, solar. Okay, so okay, there we go. Arc grenades. So we can just, and arc supers. All right, then we got void, and okay, all right. So I don't have my super yet, And I'm not sure what I'm actually running here. So what you do is you get in the group up. Chuck a grenade there. Hide here, see if I get another grenade. Superfuse, what's going on? How you doing? Hunters and warlocks get better ones. Then the exotics? Oh man, I really wish that was true. I really do wish that was true. But it is, like even in Destiny 1, like every single Titan exotic would unlock a subclass node. And there's a few of them that would unlock 2 subclass nodes. Just with the ability to just go crazy and use a lot, like especially strikers. Striker Titans in D1 and certain exotics, it would unlock 2 nodes and just have these great combinations that you can use for your super and just for the character to buff it out. And warlocks, you know, we have a few. Hunters had some I gotta say, some pretty decent ones, but there's some hunter exotics that they're kind of useless. They're just kind of cosmetic, and most of warlock ones aren't that great. Most warlock exotic armor pieces, they really, in Destiny 1 there's a few really good ones, and in Destiny 2 same thing, there's a few really good ones, but nothing like insane or great. Do you know if Zur is bringing anything special on Friday? What's up, Samuel? In Destiny 1 I'm praying for him to bring the Twilight Garrison so I can calm everybody down, because it's been about a year. And Bones of Ao is also needed, and Graviton Forfeit. And in Destiny 2, I mean, hopefully he does bring something. So hopefully he'll bring something actually useful, because he used to be one of the best characters in the game. Like year 1, even year 2 Destiny 1, it was great. Every Friday going to him, he'd always have something that you'd want. I'm just waiting for my super so I can just knock out some quick, get those points up there. But, yeah, you know, the past like 2 years, Zur has been pretty terrible. And Jake says hunters have good exotics, but warlocks are lacking hands down. Yeah, it's pretty sad. You gotta, you know, there are some pretty good ones, but you essentially have to get them. I'm pressing R1. You can work. Press button twice in order for it to work. Very nice. You got to go down. Get a shot to these guys. Thank you. A grenade over to them. See if that helps. Now another thing. Pick these up because they disappear. Don't sit on these. I was doing this last night just to knock it out quick, and I just run to the end there, kill a few. By the time I got back, I'd watch them disappear in front of me. So make sure you pick up these stupid laurels, because there is a timer on them. And they're being kind of jerky about it. They're definitely being jerks with that. Alright, we'll just keep going here. Should have like another, knock this out quick, and then I can hop and maybe do some forges with you. And okay, let me do some reading here. Superfuse, all the enemies are the same and some are different. Yeah, and they're way more powerful for some reason in Destiny 2. That's not explained at all. It's the power levels are way unbalanced in Destiny 2. In Destiny 1, it's a lot more of a balanced game. They cheated back then. And Sandro, your friend, forgot to equip his cloak and realized 3 hours later when he was trying to do bounties. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. And Samuel, same hope Garrison's what he brings so badly. And Samuel, have you tried my how to get exotics in Destiny 1? It's even in this description as well. I believe it should be in this description. I put it in like all the Zur ones. But that, if you do that, you can get 3 to 9 exotics a day depending on how you're running. And it'll definitely help you to get the garrison to drop. Because I'm really not sure when Zur is going to bring it. And I feel bad. It's the first thing that I do every week. I actually say a little prayer. I'm like, oh, please just have the garrison and stop pissing everybody off, will you? Because, you know, half the community blames me for Zur, which is kind of weird. I have no control over the maniac. But there's ones that are cool and understand. But then I get all these comments like, oh, man, I don't control Zur, man. Bungie does. Go to Bungie's Twitter and tell them they're jerks. Don't tell me that that Zur is a jerk. I know he is. But yeah, definitely if you do that, and same thing with Zen Media, you can wind up getting those 2 and not have to wait for Zur. I couldn't wait for Zero anymore, so I went and did that. And thankfully, in one way, since it didn't get popular, they didn't nerf it and they didn't fix it. And all the other farms they did fix because they got popular. Max, what's going on? Is the garrison in D2? No, I don't believe so. I really don't believe it is. They wound up giving that to Warlocks and Dawnblade, which I'm pretty happy about. But I really don't think the Twilight Garrison made it to D2. As far as I remember, I just pick up, you know, stuff on my Titan and then I just run out. So to get my super, crank out a few more, get this bounty done. Let me do some reading. You have some good strong coffee. Life's great. All right, it's good. Let's keep those happy moods going. They're the same enemies in Destiny, and you can tell me some if are different. Think yeah, they're all the same. Did they actually add anybody? I think they're taken. Well, you have Siva, you know, Scorn. There you go. Scorn is actually in Destiny 2 that are not in Destiny 1, which are pretty much a different type of Fallen. That's all that the Scorn really are. Nothing too insane. But I think the Scorn is all that was added. You can keep shooting. I'm holding the button down. If I can make it over here in time. Nope, didn't let me. Alright. Still get some more Lauras there. Jake, did you get the... you might have been one of them that got Zen Media from Wrath of the Machine. From doing that glitch back in the day. That could be possible. Yeah, it also does drop in Wrath of the Machine in the chest. You can glitch in there if you're a hunter or if you have a friend that's a hunter and they can help you do it. That'll also help. And I'll be out of here in a moment. I just want to get some stuff done because when you play around other people, it takes so much longer to get bounties done. You know, you're shooting an enemy and everybody decides, I'm going to shoot the same enemy and finish him off and take your kill. So I like to just do things solo. That way you actually get all your kills and you don't have somebody stealing your kills. And let's see, the pyramids are coming, Guardian. At some point. They'll be here soon. I really thought in the last DLC when the ship popped up that it was going to be, that we were going to start seeing some real action. But, you know. And we see, oh, Samuel, I'll have a look. Thanks for great content. Oh, yeah, and thank you for supporting. Definitely check it out. It still works. In the Xur playlist, it's about a month back. I did a live stream, and you can see in 1 hour I get 4 exotics. Just to prove to everybody live that it still works. And if you follow the techniques that I say in there, switch between 3 characters. If you follow everything, then you'll definitely get exotics, and you'll do good. How to use a Worm Singer rune in Destiny 1. Hey, Benz, what's going on? How you doing? How's everything? How's the family? How's everybody? Worm Singer rune. Oh, I gotta jog my memory here. Let me see. Worm Singer rune. I think. Let me think here for a minute so I give the right answer. I believe you're supposed to kill a bunch of enemies and then it turns into something else where you're able to deposit it on the Dreadnought. If that's the right one. I haven't used one in a long time, but I believe that's what it was. And if you see in the Regicide how to get exotics in Destiny 1, I actually show the I believe, is it the Worm Singer rune that you put into the bottom left one, which I show in the video. You know, I show like if you have one you can stick it in there. So I know there's that, and then there's Cabal ones. It is on the Dreadnought. Okay, Benz, let me see. Max, let me see. I'm just gonna go over here, pop a rift, get my super back, and read real quick. But I believe that's the Worm Singer rune, if I'm not mistaken. And Superfuse says back a few comments. They kind of look like a cartoon a little bit, a little cartoony. Let me read Max's comment for the exotic farm. Destiny 1, farm the Taken Knight, and if exotic drops, don't pick it up, because if you do, the cooldown will start. Pick up the exotics when you're done farming. I guess, yeah. I guess you can do that. There's not, there is like a 15-minute, there is the across everything. There's a 15-minute cooldown time. So what I usually do, what I say in the video, is pick it up on that character. Just pick up the exotic, go to your next character, and you avoid the 15-minute cooldown. So that's how it works. If you're on the same character and you're farming, you have a cooldown on that character. If you switch to your, say I start on my warlock, as soon as I get an exotic, I go to my hunter. Many times on my hunter, I'll get to the knight and I get an exotic, then I go to my titan. Once my titan gets an exotic, then I go straight back. Let me get all these guys to group up first. So you can dance around a bit and get them to come from the back at times. And let me see if these guys pop up here. Yeah, so the cooldown is still there. And what I'll do to avoid the cooldown is simply just switch characters. And run between the 3 characters, and that way you can pretty much avoid the cooldown and get exotics a lot quicker. I've done a lot of tests. I've done Regicide a whole bunch. And I did a lot of tests on farming exotics and 3 of coins. So you just want to put one on, always have one on. I did a video using 50, and 50 got one to drop, but I have a feeling that even if I had one on, one would have dropped. Then I did like 25, and then 15, and then 10, something like that. And it didn't get any more to drop after that. So I wound up spending over 100 in the video live, and it didn't make a difference. Just wasted them. So just use one, always have one on, and you should be good. And the cooldown only starts once you pick up the exotic. Okay, Benz, did you read my first comment, by the way? I might have missed it. Let me see. And I'm going to be out of here in a second. Oh, okay. Hey, Jim, by the way, your channel member thing goes to some channel, and it's not your channel subscription thing. Oh, okay, let me check that. I got to check that out. I haven't changed it. Oh, it's the one right here for Nightbot? Thank you. I got to check that and see. Does it go to Aces Creative? Is it channel Aces Creative? That's my second channel, and now it just popped up for some reason. But thank you. Is it the Nightbot link or the link in the description? You can also go to the regular page, or by the video. Each video, I think it says join. There's a join button, so that'll be the regular official way of doing it. And okay, so yeah, I did miss that. I will check those out. I'll check those links out and make sure it's correct. I'll redo them. So thank you, Benz. You get money soon, so you want to be a channel member. That would be awesome. And I said it's on the Dreadnought. You got to do a thing in the Cabal ship and kill the guy. Okay, yeah. So that no, I hit my arm and threw a grenade. Well, okay, we got all rifles done. So let's just let me just do this and get out of here. I get a few solo kills, and then I messed up. I hit the grenade button like a goon. Let's just get rid of this stuff, and then you can do some foraging. Some tracking there. Did you track a rock, or did you track enemies? Track a rock. That's good. Take care of them. That should do the solo one. Alright. Okay, let me get out of here so I can pay more attention to the chat and do something more exciting. But yeah, if you go in here and you don't have like a live chat going and you're paying attention, you can whip through bounties pretty quick. Oh, it goes to something called Sponsor Channel. But it has subscribers, so okay, I'm gonna have to. I definitely gotta check out to see what that. That could be. See, yeah, I only got 3 done, but yeah, a little more solo weapon. So see how quick another kill on my solo weapon is done. So you can knock out bounties really fast in here if you just set up and you do it properly, and you're not just kind of goofing off like I am at the moment. You didn't subscribe because you think it's a bot thing. Alright, yeah, I gotta check that out. Was it the Nightbot one, or was it the regular one? Because that's a big help. If it's going to some to something else, then I definitely gotta take care of that. It does for the Nightbot and channel description. Okay, yeah, I've never clicked on it myself. Jim, how do you drink your coffee? Usually with my mouth. I pour some in my mouth and then I swallow it. How do you drink your coffee? What's like just a little sugar and milk. That's how I like my coffee. I don't know if HD can do I'm not sure if HD can do forges, or else I'd invite HD. But yeah, we can go do some forges. I'm gonna head to the tower to pick up those other bounties. It makes sense to get them. And it goes to something called sponsored channel. I'm not sure if that is the correct thing. I can try to hit it. Okay. I can try to hit on it. If there's any channel members in, they can explain what it goes to. Because channel members went through the whole thing already. I can try. I can try to click on it. I don't want it to go wacky with the stream though. Okay, Samuel. All right. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you soon. And definitely, try that out. And once you get into a routine of it, you'll have a bunch of exotics in no time, and you'll be doing pretty good. It does for Nightbot and channel description. Okay. Here's one thing you can check. Go to the regular. Believe it, if you go to my channel, there's a join button on there. Not sure if it's next to. I see it for other people's stuff. Let me go to your channel. I'm on mobile right now to see what happens. Alright, it doesn't show up for me, probably because it's my channel. Let me try. Just want to see if I can solve this real quick. So I know my second channel should show up. See if I can see a join button. Just press. Nope. Okay. Yeah, on mobile it's not. I can't find the join button on mobile. I know I've seen it on other people's. No, X that out. Skip ads. I'm looking on my second channel to see if I can see any kind of join button. And no, I'm not actually seeing videos, playlist, community, channels, about. Okay, yeah, I'm not actually seeing on mobile, so I will check those out to see exactly to see what it goes to. Yeah, Benz, there's no join. I just figured I'd look to see on mobile what it was, what was going on. And okay, thank you, Samuel. Thank you. I'll see you soon. And you're on mobile. Yeah, so I got to see what that definitely got to see what that is. I'll check the links afterwards and make sure that that's actually correct. 300? Oh, jeez, that's too many. This is another Forge one. That's Gambit. I don't think I'll be doing Gambit. All right, let me see if I can go to Wacko-Do over here and pick up another bounty or two. Jake, so Jim, first they get a funnel and then some Vaseline. Oh, sheesh, you're getting wacky. Why? I'm not full of bounties. Why can't? Oh, you can only pick up a certain amount. Okay, I see what's going on here. I can't get any more bounties from her, but I can get more bounties. But thank you, Benz. I will check that out after the stream. Make sure that those links are proper and not going somewhere weird. There's Jake. Because I'm not sure when it might be sponsor. That sounds about right. And where am I going? Oh, Forge. But yeah, I'm not sure without actually clicking on it myself and seeing what it is. But it should be the correct one. I've been using it in description, so I have a little text file that I just copy the description and throw it in, so it should be the same one that everybody else joined up on. Not enough space. Kind of looks like there's space. 1 out of 14. Total quest and bounty. So these crappy things are taking up. These stupid things are messing up my bounties. Just have them separate. Come on. What's wrong with you guys? Can I get rid of some stuff here? Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need these. I can get 3 more. Yeah, thank you. No join on mobile. Okay, I could have sworn. Because I'm mostly on mobile on YouTube. That's why I watch everything. I don't really... My computer's just for work. I don't really actually go and watch anything. You drink your coffee with no sugar and some milk. Yeah, I need at least a little... Something a little sweet in there. Harvest resources. No. We gotta get... Oh, it's these stupid things we gotta do. Nah, I mean... Yeah, not that I really... Alright, well... I don't know which one we're gonna do. Alright, see if that happens. Okay, so yeah, that should be good enough. Okay.
You know where to find me.
Which one do you want to do? Which forge do you want to do? I'll run any of them. I just gotta change my setup because I had it set for those weird bounties last night, which is not what I like using. But you gotta change. Make sure you pay attention if it's attunement of this or that. So it wants you to use certain setups. So you gotta change it to the setup that it wants, or else you don't wind up getting the bounty done. I found that out the hard way. Oh, Benj, you've done your medals for both days so far? Alright, sweet. I would say do it on all 3 characters, but then, well, I mean, you can if you want. I'm not sure if it goes across all 3 characters, but, I figured, I'll just do it. Just do some playing, see what happens. And which, Jake, which forge do you want to do? So we can head right over, keep the gameplay going. Let's see, yeah, that's just gonna keep points 4. I did so terrible yesterday. Any specific forge, Jake, or we'll just run into one? Bob, what's going on? How's D2 gym? D1 is stuffy right now. I should go just quit this and go to D1. Just do some D1 stuff. I got a beard hair in there. What's going on? But that's good that D1's getting a little more play. That's pretty good. That's not correct. I guess we'll do the GOFANNON. What's up, Tipsy? How you doing? Taco Bell. Put some tacos in the chat there. Benz. I did. I just needed the levels. Haven't been playing lately. Lost a lot of motivation because the seasons are getting repetitive and boring. Yeah, the same old thing. Yeah, I wish they'd add new content as in actual new content, not just, stuff that makes us repeat the same content over and over again. So I definitely agree with you. It's rough to get in. There's no, besides streaming and hanging out with you guys and doing the, Zern weekly reset, there's nothing that's really drawn me to the game that I want to do. Yeah, tacos, there we go. Gary, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, Gary, you can answer a question. Benz was looking to become a channel member and clicked on the link in the Nightbot in the description, and it took him to a page to sponsor the channel. So he wasn't sure if it was a bot or something weird. Is that what you went through? Did you go to a page that says to sponsor? Or if you can click on either the link in the description or the Nightbot one, that's actually, no, that's a tips one. There, it's like 2 back, become a channel member. Let me know if that's the same page that it took you to, or you might see something different. But Benj was he clicked on it, and it was, I'm not sure what screen he was getting. So I just want to make sure he's in the right spot, and so does he. Rather than have him click on something weird, something messed up, and, if the link is messed up, I do want to definitely fix it. But, yes, but how you doing, Gary? But since you joined in, I just had that quick question to ask. And I'll try to do as much reading as possible as I shoot the other Guardians. What's this red here? Titan Laurel. Anybody remember Laurel and Hardy? That was late. It's the old 2 press again. Yeah, you can do that as I press it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I was having that problem last night of the delayed button press going on again, where it's a little bit silly. It's weird. It's a channel with subs. No pineapple pizza. Uh-oh. I do have to pay a little bit of attention. Just a little bit. Alright, let me get you and I'll die doing it. Come on, stop your teleporting. We can't dodge like that. Whoa, dude. Jump when I say jump. What are you waiting for? Click the link under your name to the right of subscriber code link. Oh yeah, he's on mobile right now. So that's what the issue is. On mobile, it doesn't have the join button. So he's trying to do it on mobile. I don't want to waste my heavy on this nerd here. Yep, throw it today. Slow Steny. Let's try to get this. Come on, move, dude. What are you getting stuck on? You crappy game. Let me see. I'll go back to reading in a moment. Help out here. Sorry, I'm bouncing around like a ball here. Let's pop this here. HD, what's going on? How you doing? I was gonna invite you. Are you able to do forges? Do you have forges available on your account? If you do, I'll invite you into the game. Do some playing. Yeah. And that thing's there. Let me see. Nightbite can do forges better than a lot of those blueberries. Probably better than me as well. Okay, definitely want to. There we go. That's the ticket. Pick that up. Jump. Let's just go as slow as possible, please. Let's try to move, Guardian. Move it. Yep, pick up battery. Love that delay. I'd go crazy if my guitar did that. There is something called latency when you record, which if you don't have your stuff set up quick enough, like you hit the note and then it happens afterwards in the recording, like in the and it's just really annoying. It's one of the most annoying things to musicians. That's what it's like playing Destiny 2, where you press a button and then a millisecond or a few milliseconds later it actually starts working, like that right there. Pick up battery. Come on, I'm holding square. There you go. The yeah, we call it latency as musicians and in recording. But in Destiny 2 it just seems to be normal play. Holding square. How many more we got here? Oh, we gotta get more batteries here. We'll look at the chat in a moment. Okay, I thought there was a battery over here to pick up. I'm probably dying, so I'm just jumping over here. Battery's down there. Where is the battery? There we go. Go back. Float way too long. Pick that up before it disappears, you jerk. Ridiculous. Couldn't bounce the other way. Come on. Should bounce the other way at the angle I was at. Get out of the air, dude. Effing animations. Come on. So guitars can get lag too. Actually, the recording, the program can get lag. Instruments itself don't lag, but when you plug into a program, if the program is not set up properly, then yes, you can get lag. So when you wind up hitting the button, not the button, I'm in the middle of game mode here. So when you wind up hitting the note, or even singing or drums or anything, you hear it milliseconds later through your headphones, which is insanely annoying because when you're trying to play something fast, it really gets, it just complicates things. I'm gonna die getting you. Okay, I survived. And right now I am on PlayStation. This disappearing crap. You will see if that doesn't track. I knew it. Fix your tracking, Bungie. We need something that says tracking if it doesn't always have tracking. Just get that into there. Come on, move. Jump, dude. Let's pop this here. And the sun's starting to blind me. I love it. Okay, we got 20 out of 20. Nice. Is there any laurels laying around that gotta run and pick up before we lose the whole thing? There's heavy over there. And I'll try to get back to the chat in a moment. That's not heavy. Like those stupid things out from there. Is there one more of them? Where is the other? Come on, dude, move! Move, you idiot, move! Just trying to go. Let me see, I'm trying to... Oh, good. Let's do this, then we can... Yep. Pop this. Where is this nerd? Here he goes. Ye of little damage. Late. You wait. Imagine laggy music. Ooh. Trying to read that comment there. Okay. We just get this idiot. Is that where the heavy is? Yes, that's where it is. Reload. Imagine laggy music to look like dubbed OPs. It's like you don't see anything visually, but you hear like, you know, you'll hit your note or chord or you'll sing, and it's delayed, so it happens afterwards. So you're trying to play like dum ba-dum 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 ba-dum, and you hear it coming through the headphones a few milliseconds later, up to like maybe a second later, depending. So it just messes up your rhythm because you hear the drums normally, you're playing normally, but you hit and then it comes out. So it's like kind of like here's your hit and here's what you hear. It's like that's what it feels like playing Destiny. That's what it feels like. And yep, okay, I see that HD, so I'm gonna cancel. Let me bring HD in here. So that's the weird thing. Like when you play normally on instruments, if everything is set up properly, when you're running through a computer and recording, you just hear it, and there's no you have two people. Okay, you're doing some playing there. Son, will you move? All right, I'll invite you. But yeah, can't have four people. So when you're alone again, let me know and you can hop in. And then that'll work out. Let me do some more reading. Gary, click the link on your name to the right. Okay, so yeah, that one. He's on mobile, so he's been trying to do the Nightbot and the one in the description, but they've been weird. I'm on the phone, that's all I see. Mine says perks because I joined already. Oh, okay, but you see it on your phone. Oh, the link under your name to the right, subscribe called link. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could have sworn that I do see it on mobile sometimes. I guess it depends what you have. And yes, I'm on PS4. Let me see, I caught that one. So like Star Wars music. Yeah, it's weird. Lag is a really weird thing. That is terrible. All right, I'll just have to sit up there. All right, so we'll run another one just so we can get some more done. See if HD can join a little bit later. Yeah, Tipsy, Jake's where Jake is, his internet is just wacky. It's just his country's kind of wacky, so the internet is just, he does have a lot of internet problems, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just the nature of the beast. He has the one guy Uwatu that looks at his screen and writes everything down on a note. Then he has to run all the way across town to the server, which is another guy Umbaku, and then he actually writes it down, and then he sends it through the server. Then he has to write down what happens in the game, give it to Uwatu. He runs back to Jake's house, and then so he has very slow internet. It's actually two guys are his internet that have to run back and forth with written notes. So it's a little rough for him. And they have to avoid lions as well. So it's definitely rough by him. My internet's pretty decent. It's decent enough, but still not the quickest in the world. I forget who has if it's India, or if you look at internet speeds online, you see like US is not the fastest. We don't have the best. And if you want like really fast internet, you have to pay this stupid package price or get like the business deal and have like this massive insane router put into your house. I hear the Marvel references. If I upgrade, I get a third guy. It's another $50 a month. You get a third guy that relays between Uwatu and Umbaku. See if we can get some. No, that's probably gonna get anybody. Nope. That's great. Yeah, a nice good upgrade for a third guy would help you out. Let's see, is that gonna go in there? That's why I don't play basketball. Whoa, that's a strong shot for somebody who's a level 750, as myself. More proof that they upped the. See, that one should not have gone in. That was hitting off the side. That should have bounced right off. Not like one of the other shots that bounced off that shouldn't have. It'll take 5 minutes to pop that. Now, don't reload. Get the battery. Throw it in. Perfect. Yep. Square does the trick. Really gotta do something about this. I'm gonna write a note. I'm gonna go write a note to Mother Nature about this sun business happening every day. It's just causing so many problems. Oh, Gary sent the picture on Twitter. Okay, I'll check that out and probably after this, see what's happening there. Nice. All right, you guys, go get him. Try to do some crowd control. Man, that sun is vicious right now. It is just not quitting. Right in the eyes. Right in the left eye. Anybody got a patch? I'll start streaming with a patch on. Get laurels from that? No laurels? Okay, just the battery. Arrgh. We be playing games, mate. Alright, get in there. Get him, do it. Great. I'm holding square ahead of time because, a little bit slow. Okay, nothing there. Okay, there we go. Bet Japan has the fastest. They do. They're definitely high on the list. I think it's like Japan, India. I forget the ones, but yeah, I think U.S. was like 6th or 9th fastest in the world. So it definitely wasn't super amazing. I was like, oh wow, I thought it would have pretty quick. But yeah, there's definitely quicker out there. That's a lot better than what we get. I'll take that. Yes, I need that. Let's go over so we get right there. Good. Goodness. Let's just get rid of this jerk. Yeah, I do have to jump for some reason and throw it. Let me try it here. There we go. It's quicker. I'll try to keep up on the chat. And I'll check the Twitter message in a moment. As soon as I put down the controller, I'm dead. It's kind of how these things work. Oh, it exploded while I was in the air. Ball hits wall, goes in anyway, works as intended. Yeah. Exactly. It's like, sorry, I'm just going to push you out of the way and be a complete idiot. I got this, nerd. There we go. Okay, maybe Jake got that. That's why I can't get it. That was a late melee charge. So I gotta pick these things up here. They seem kind of important. They're gonna disappear. Hunt the laurel. Does that give hunters more points? Ooh, God. Alright, let's just not do that because reloading's gonna take 10 years. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, and there was one before that. Should have bounced off. Like one way, but it bounced the opposite way. Like, you know, in comedy routines when the person punches the person, they turn their head the other way. Kind of did one of those silly things. Let's get plenty of these balls here to throw. Hopefully they go in. That was late. A little earlier when I press it. And we're dead. Definitely going down here. Popping that always helps death. There we go. Yarr. You guys are doing pretty good. I'm just gonna try to get the batteries. That one did not seem to go in. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're done there. I see, oh, that's not the sun, it's Toaster ducked behind the wall. Oh no. Is this another hunter one? Good old Toasty's coming. Yeah, I guess I'll just die here instead of doing damage. Move, dude! That's what the back button's supposed to do! Stupid game. Don't cheese me, let me do my damage. Let me do my tiny bit of pretend damage. That super does. Okay, that's gonna... What's going on? Let me fall. Let's get some gravity going here. Where's this nerd? I'll just wait. Oh, that was nice. There he is. Just pop this because we're dying anyway. Ooh, that did some damage at least. Where is he? Don't hit the wall. Really no damage from that rocket right to the eye? No damage at all? Come on. How's my auto rifle doing more damage? Nerdy jerk. Hey Joe, what's going on? How you doing? Show of force. Entry 41. Alright, is there any laws? Let me check here and then I will do some more reading. That is obnoxious. That is crazy. Joe, let me see. Oh, Gary headed into the forge. Have to warm up just getting home. All right. Let me check what, let me check the photo you sent. Oh, it says see perks for you. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you get there. Okay. All right, thank you, Gary. Joe says, finally I can read. Hey, Jim, why don't you do weekly reset videos for D1? Any more views? Yeah, it actually got down to, it was like less than 100 views. And I have to wake up, like, be up at like 3:30 in the morning. something like that, because it's either 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. the reset happens. So I'd wind up, doing that video, and it just didn't get enough views to wake up. It's like Monday night, Tuesday morning, like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I had to be up to do them. So I did move them to like doing it like 9, 10 o'clock. Like I get the kids to school, then I do the weekly reset, and there was just no views on it. So I was like, okay, I'm waking up like crazy for no reason. So that's pretty much that's it. That's the reason why I just stopped doing the Destiny 1 weekly reset. There was really no views on it. Azure at least gets it's up to like 12,000 now for I don't want to delete that. It's gonna wind up happening though. Too much junk on. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to check my. Whoa! Hey! It's a little thing that says, "Who started it? What's your problem, man?" Hey, Flake, what's going on? Is there a better option for PC to run the game smoothly? Let me see. For PC, well, I'd say make sure you're defragmented. Pick this up and die. Whoa, what? Oh, somebody else picked it up. Okay, that was a nice game delay. I'd say on any PC, defragment. Make sure you're defragmented. Make sure your internet, like your router, is rebooted and everything is clear. So get everything as clear as possible. And also, it will depend on how much like RAM you have and how fast your computer runs stuff as well. As well as graphics card, so there's a few different things that contribute to playing games on a computer. Nice miss. What I do even on PlayStation and Xbox and for streaming is I reboot my router. Dude. It just couldn't shoot that guy. I reboot my router before every stream. Another thing that I realize I have to wind up doing is every time the game slows down and gets funky, I uninstall the game and reinstall it. So that's another thing that'll help to clear things out. But I'd say definitely if you're playing on PC, make sure your PC is defragged, make sure everything is running as quickly and smoothly as possible. I don't know if virtual RAM or VRAM will help. But definitely processor speed and RAM is gonna be a contribution, or it's either gonna help you or hurt you, depending on if you have everything good enough, and video as well, your video RAM and your video card that you have. So those are like a few things that that really contribute to playing it. Xbox superior, other consoles inferior. Oh, don't get me going over the technical aspects of it. I don't like going over technical aspects. Because then Xbox people get upset at me. Don't make me speak the truth, Bob. Don't make me go over all the technical stuff. I'm a tech nerd, so I'm big on research. Xbox does run smoother because the graphics are lower. They cheat the graphics. They use what's called an upscaler instead of giving you actual 1080p graphics. It's actually a step down, and they use an upscaler. It's Microsoft. They cheat. So for me, I like PlayStation better due to the quality of graphics. I'm gonna try to get you, Jake. See if I can throw a battery in that vicinity and get you. Are you up already? Okay, I think you're up already. Let me pop this and try to do a little reading. Okay, I'm gonna try to read. There's so much action over here, it's kind of rough. Let me see. You're gonna be getting a 16 gigabyte RAM for gaming. Yeah, definitely 16. Ooh, that's not smart to melee them. 16 gigabytes is gonna help to wind up getting a lot of stuff done. If you have like 8 gigabytes, that could definitely be rough to. You can pick that battery up, thank you. 8 gigabytes these days to run this game. You probably need 16 minimum. Let me jump, man. Even small jumps. Let me get out of here. But yeah, 8 gigabytes these days is kind of rough. My computer's up to 40 gigs. Just so I can do like graphics and do stuff, but I still have to upgrade that. I want to get up to like 200 gigs. In order to do like, you know, to make things, it just makes things easier and a lot quicker to be able to, oh, you're up already, okay. But yeah, when you do get 16 gigs, that is definitely going to help out. And I do order my RAM through Amazon. Look at that. Did you see that? And it disappeared. Okay, because we got 20, okay. You see that just bounced right off. Destiny 2 native 4K. Yeah, and also your resolution as well. If you're doing 4K, it's going to run, it definitely runs a lot more running 4K. So that's, you crappy biscuit. Is that Karma? What's going on, Karma? Yo! That is Karma, right? You just changed the A to an X, I believe. Can we get that out before it's doing any damage? I should switch to the Scooby-Doo. That's what I think I might do. I might switch to the Scooby-Doo machine gun. The Xenophile. I think I'm gonna switch to that and see if that does more damage to these idiots. Because look, come on, that rocket, come on, it's a rocket. Do some research, guys. The only game where a rocket launcher like hardly does any damage. All other games is like, you got a rocket launcher, you're blowing everything up. Guys ever watch a movie at Bungie? Guys ever watch a movie possibly? Alright, nobody's starting anything yet because I can't even pick stuff up. When it comes to graphics though, that's more VRAM, but RAM does contribute to the rendering of gaming PC. Yeah, and RAM is it also depends how things are allocated. Like Mac and PC, they do run things differently. So the way video is treated is run differently on both systems. So it does depend as well. Collect loot. I tried to, it didn't let me. 2 more Forge runs. All right. Oh, it is you, Karma. I figured it was you. I'm like, okay, just an X there. D2 and Stadia is okay, but you never get Stadia. It's just dumb. Yeah, I guess. I mean, just get what you need. If you need it, then then pick it up. Xbox One X is where you're at, though. Oh, you get Xbox One X. Oh, Gary, you're doing Forge and then some Gambit. Let me see. Flake, try not to insult your intelligence, but do you know what Ryzen CPUs are? Yes, I do work mostly on Mac. I am a Mac person, but I do see things on PC, and I've done a lot of fixing on PC. So I'm always doing work on Macs, and then I'm working on PCs to fix them. So I've done a lot of upgrades and having to fix stuff. So yeah, I do know enough about PCs. I know enough to come over your house and repair a PC and get it working again and upgrade it and do that kind of stuff. I'm a tech guy, so that I do know. But yeah, they're also just set up differently the way Mac and PC, and that's why playing games on PC is recommended. On Mac, it's not recommended just because the way that games are programmed. Macs aren't good for gaming. They definitely aren't. You can make games better and do like you want to make a movie, do it on a Mac. It's not gonna crash on you. It's gonna work way better just because the way the programs are made. But playing games, you want to do that on a PC. It's kind of weird. It's a bit backwards. But most stuff we see in even movies and like albums, recording studios, they don't have PCs in there. There's millions of dollars that these artists spend to record an album, or the labels spend. They can't afford to have something, Pro Tools can't be crashing. Put it to you that way. So I've never been in a recording studio that wasn't running Mac. But that's what it's programmed on, so it just kind of makes sense to keep it the same. But for gaming, when people ask me like, oh, you know, I want to get a new computer, what should I get? And like, well, what are you looking to do? And if they're like, well, I want to play a lot of games, like, don't get Mac. Just, you know, gotta be honest, go for PC and soup that puppy up, and then you'll be good. You'll have much better experience. Gold biscuit there. All right, let me pop this, see if we can read for a second. Am I getting PS5 when it drops? If I can, I would love to. I would definitely love to. I'm hoping to be able to save up to get that when it drops. I definitely do want to get PS5. And as well, then my son gets the PS4 Pro that I have, so he also wants me to get the PS5. That's how I work. As soon as I get something, get delayed, disappear. As soon as I get something new, I always give away the older stuff. Usually to my kids. I'm like, all right, you guys want this? My old PS4 went to my daughter. She doesn't use it, but at least she has one sitting there in case she wants to use it. Okay, that went in. But yeah, I do definitely want to get a PS5 when it comes out. Controller looks nice too. Tipsy had retweeted, I looked at it. That does look nice, that controller. Very, very handsome. And it's cool you can get the two different, you get the sticks where you want them. That's cool. I don't know how that went in, but I can't complain right now because it went in. And that one just glitched right through. That's just, that's handsome. Oh, we didn't need it, that's why. Okay, that's good. Bob, just wait to see what Amazon streaming console is like. They've been hush about it. Yeah, Amazon is, they're kind of powerhouses. I wouldn't doubt that they're going to come out with something pretty crazy. You can definitely jump if you want. Thank you. Can probably land too. Alright, we get some health. See, I'm trying to keep up on comments, guys. I do apologize that when it's busy on the... oh, I did get it. When it's busy in the game, it's hard to look down. I don't want to mess up my fire team and keep dying. Alright, we got that. Great, I'll head this way. Solo play, I don't really care, but when it comes to fire team, I don't want to be a jerk to everybody. At least pull my weight. I only weigh 10 pounds, so there's not that much to pull. Kind of works out pretty decent. You... Freaking animations. And the fact, if-then programming. Just yes. You press this button, the person teleports. I'm just gonna pop that grenade there. Hopefully it works a little bit better. Alright, we get these nuggets. Oh, I forgot to switch my heavy. I'm gonna do some collecting here, guys. I did forget to switch my heavy off this ridiculous rocket launcher that's doing no good for anybody. Where is it? Where is it? I'll look down at the chat in a moment, try to catch a quick comment. Yeah, the PS5 controller looks pretty insane. But yeah, I'm mostly a, you know, I've always been for a long time a PlayStation Mac person. That's what, you know, just what works for me. Okay, so this guy, hopefully, jump. Got battery. I was actually working in home theaters when, PS4 and Xbox One were first coming out, and we got you know, since we're an electronic installation company for rich people pretty much, we got everything ahead of time, so we were able to compare everything between the two of them before making a decision. Like, we get all like the tech specs and everything, you know, early versions of it, so kind of lucked out and was able to really at that point compare the two systems before even bothering to make a decision. Yeah. Also had to know that stuff for sales if anybody asks me, you know, they want to know what something is. Gonna get that melee out sooner or later. Throw it, dude. What are you holding and waiting for? Okay, alright. Hopefully, we need that. No, we don't. Let's hide here. Bob, you haven't seen the controller yet? It's actually pretty cool. Let's use this. Look at this. Okay, we're getting some damage done now. Hide behind a rock. Still wooden. For a gamer, I'm behind on these accessory updates. There's a lot of stuff that it's hard to keep up with everything. It really is. There's so much stuff that happens, so much stuff that pops up, especially electronics, with phones and everything. As soon as you get like the newest phone, a month later the competition comes out with another one. You know. So it's just, yeah, anything electronic is really hard to keep up with these days. It's just a war between everybody. Then it's hard to know which one is best. What am I looking for? There we go. Like, where am I going here? Do that. I mean, I said that melee would have dropped a whole bunch of golden biscuit laurels. I'm lazy, that's why I'm only 91, so forgive me. I don't do my homework. But after this, I am going to have to check. I can check the postmaster on my app. Let me switch off this heavy weapon because it's doing like no damage at all. Flake, you're building a PC with Ryzen 5 3600 and a Ryzen 5600. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know the exact model numbers of every single, but I know the. Okay, there it is. I'm like, excuse me, where's my weapon? Did it disappear? But I do know the better names, the higher quality stuff. Like, I do know that. I don't know exactly every single model number. But that should be pretty good. And yeah, it always does help to get RAM. And like, I use OWC RAM because it's actually pretty good. And if you get it from the manufacturer, like whatever you can replace in the computer yourself, get the computer and then replace the stuff yourself, get it on Amazon, it's going to cost you less. When you have the manufacturer do it, you're paying more for every little part. And Bob, Destiny ad, direct opposite of Doom ads. Doom ads attempt charge you down, while Destiny ads cower behind the environment. Oh, ads. I was thinking like ads like, you know, well, buy this today, Friday, Sunday, Monday. Come buy our game. But Doom ads. Yeah, Doom. I haven't played Doom in a long time, but that was Doom is a very fun game. And yeah, these guys are pretty silly. 6 core, 4.2 gigahertz with 12 threads, specs on the PCU. That should be definitely good for gaming. That should definitely be good for. I went like, you know, kind of crazy. I have an i9 processor, and I think I have 5.3, I believe. But yeah, I kind of went OG on my Mac just to make sure that I can do graphics, 3D, and whatever I want. So I went a little bit crazy on mine. Okay, go back and pick that up. Thank you. But yeah, that should definitely be good enough to do gaming, especially like Destiny. That should be fine for that. Melee button means to melee the character. In case you didn't know, Bungie. That's the melee button. You could smack characters with that button when you press it when they're in front of you, instead of just dancing, looking like a goon. Yeah, I went kind of had to go crazy just to make sure on this computer. Like, for streaming, it's definitely I can do whatever I want streaming wise, which is really cool. I don't have to worry about my computer not handling anything I put into the stream. And compared to my last laptop I was working on, like, things are just insanely quick. So it is worth it to drop those extra biscuits in the head. That should have been a miss, by the way. Yes, I do call my misses as well. That one definitely should have been a miss, that last one that happened. Can you get it? But yeah, it's definitely good to kind of overload your computer with as much as you can. 'Cause every time things update, it just, it just gets crazier. The stuff that comes out each year. Okay, I'll get that battery. I'll do it. With my last laptop, it was, it wound up being like 9-10 years old. So anytime something's 9-10 years old, you're gonna have problems with it, especially in computers. So I figured I want to have this one for 10 years and just went nuts. So if you can go nuts with it and upgrade, it's definitely gonna help. I know this guy nodded his new Mac PC to have 1000 RAM. I don't know why he did it for experimental purposes. 1000 gigabytes? Yeah, that's pretty, because they do max out at a certain point. I'm trying to think of if there's what model would be able to hold 1000 gigabytes of RAM. Which, I guess it could be possible. I mean, there are insanely expensive ones, It's like, one I was looking at, a new one came out, it started at 5,000. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I could do anything I want with this. Then I looked at the starting price. It was 5,000 to start out. And I was like, okay. There's other Macs that are like $10,000. So I'm sure those you can max out to 1,000. But the typical ones do have a cutoff point that you just, you can only go so far with the parts that are in there. Then you have to replace other parts in order to actually get that much. Whether it's processor, motherboard, or, depending on what you're working on. But yeah, it could, like, 1000 gigabytes of RAM, like, everything would be like instantaneous. To render a video in no time. Okay, so I'm gonna send a memo. Square button, thank you. Square button will pick up a Radiant battery, Bungie. Oh, sorry about that. Just trying to get these puppies in while they're here. And jump in the air, thank you. Can't pop that yet. Is that gone? Where are we? Where? I can't find it. Oh, no, you'll shoot me. Oh, here it is. Spamming that jump button. I'm just gonna keep throwing stuff in because you guys are doing insane with the kills. Just gotta make sure we get these bad. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Neo Hunter, what's going on? How you been? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hopefully you're well. Everybody's good. It's been a long time. Yeah, thanks for the no damage on that hit. Let's go. Oh, that's good. Well, let's get this here. But how you doing, Neo? We're yapping away about stuff here. Just get rid of this guy here, because he could be a problem. Anybody else? Anybody else? Can't see who I'm shooting. Alright, we're jumping. Okay, we got them all. Oh, I can look down. Oh! The rendering more relies on the graphics card. No, when you're rendering, it definitely is RAM intensive. So the more RAM you have when rendering, because rendering, to view something, it's your graphics card. So if you're gonna, let's say if you make a video for argument's sake, and you're editing and you're playing back, your graphics card is just, you know, what's showing to you, what rendering, and the best thing to do is when you render, you don't want to actually have anything on the screen. That's gonna help you render, but render in, the more RAM you have, the faster your render is gonna be, and that's across everything, whether it's video, After Effects, Cinema 4D, 3ds Max, any of those programs, no matter what you use in Blender. Okay, I'll just wait. So RAM is going to help you render things quicker. The more RAM you have, the faster it's going to RAM. But something like this, RAM helps, but your graphics card is what's going to be, your graphics card is what has to work to show the resolution and show the speed of everything that's actually going on in the game. So you can have tons of RAM and a really terrible graphics card, and to play a video game, like to play a game like this, it's not going to be able, it's going to be slow, laggy, you're going to have problems. But when it comes to rendering, your graphics card could be, you know, just what's needed, and you can have a ton of RAM and you'll actually get quicker renders. Yep, that's it for that. Alright, I think that was it. Okay, so we can... I do have to go to the postmaster because I know my postmaster is getting pretty full. Oh, Neil Hunter, you doing good? Keeping all well things considering? Good. Stay home, relax. Hey, you doing some Guardian games? Yeah, I figure get some of this crazy stuff done. MC Tipsy, you gotta go. Okay, step out for a bit, get back on a bit if you're still streaming. Alright, Tipsy. In case, I know I read that late. Bob, sometimes I feel Xbox needs a graphics card. They could do better for everybody. They definitely... Yeah, I knew that. I had that feeling my postmaster is all messed up now. But Xbox could do, but they do the upscaler. So they kind of cheat, knowing that most people don't study, you know, just don't study the internals and exactly what everything is. So if they say it's 1080p or it's 4K, you're like, okay, great. But if you actually watch my streams with this one, it's nice and clear, all the graphics are clear, it's a true resolution. When I do channel members with Xbox, you can see fuzz on the screen. You can see like grain and dirt and fuzz. It's an upscaler. It's not actually 1080p. It's like, I think it's 960, and then there's a little program that fakes the resolution. So in Xbox, they use some things like little boost and little things that fake, so they can put the number there and sell it to you, but it's not really what you're getting in the box, unfortunately. So Microsoft is, I don't like them as a company. You know, it's my personal, you know, they cheat on a lot of things. Shouldn't we be going here? Thought I pressed that. And Flake, you always stick with 16 gigabytes given what you just told me, because the motherboard I'm getting can always upgrade my amount that I have. Yeah, definitely get whatever you can. Like with this computer, when I ordered it from Mac, I just wound up getting 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is just weren't. But I went for the top of the line graphics card and top of the line processor, so that way I just go to Amazon and I order the OWC 32 gigabytes, and I threw that in there. So I ordered one, and I went from 8 gigs up to 40 gigs. If I would have went through Mac to do it, if I would have told them to max out the computer, it would have been another 1,000, 2,000, between 1,000 to 2,000 easily, just for the RAM. Where if I get each card on Amazon, it's only $175 per 32 gigabyte card. It's a huge, so I'm saving probably like $1,200 by not having the company do it and doing it myself. So I definitely recommend get that, and then you can always upgrade. You can always upgrade your RAM later for a lot less expensive if you do it yourself, and it's easy. You just slide in a card in. You know, you just slide the cartridge in. It's really easy. Make sure you have no static on you. Discharge yourself before you ever. Anytime you open a computer, make sure you have no static. You just stick it in there. That's it. You know, take out the old one, put the new one in, or just add RAM. So it's real easy, and you're going to save a lot of money going to Amazon and getting it there. And OWC is a good company. I did my research, so OWC is good enough to wind up taking care of what you need to take care of. What's going on here? Okay. But yeah, it's definitely recommended you order the computer. Don't get the RAM from them. Get the most basic RAM package, and then get all the RAM later. I'm holding down that square button. Just, there we go. Twice is a charm, right? You only have 8 gigs on your PC, and your CPU is a piece of future crap. Do we really need all these? No, I'm just gonna get rid of this garbage. But yeah, 8 gigs in your PC. That's, I mean, you can do some stuff with it, but if you're doing basic stuff, that's okay. But you know, the crazier gaming is gonna be. Well, let me not get rid of that. Let's keep that in case that's good. I'll check that out later. Let's get rid of this other garbage. But yeah, if you can, and if the processor is the brain, it's the actual speed. So if your processor isn't that good, then it's just going to be hard for your computer to process stuff quick. But definitely processor, graphics card. If you're doing stuff with heavy graphics, then especially gaming, it's really going to help out. Or doing, you know, like I love playing around with 3D stuff, and I get jobs doing like video stuff and everything for visual effects. So I need to have a fast computer for that reason, because I have to do all this insane, ridiculous stuff. But if I didn't need that, then, you know, I just get a basic computer. So you just get, you know, what you need. But for gaming, it does help to have a little bit more. PC, you know, it's gonna run. You know, they're made. Games are programmed for PC to run on PC. So everything is routed the correct way. So you're gonna get a bit more done, and you don't have to soup up your PC as much as you would a Mac in order to play games correctly. And is SSD solid state drives good or bad? Because I heard people say because it's cheap these days, it's really good. The price has come down because they have like fusion drives. Like I have a fusion drive in mine, and it's actually better than it's faster than my external SSDs, because I got something. DaVinci Resolve has a program. They're editing visual effects, like tons of stuff. They have a program where it actually checks the read and write speed of your drives to show you how fast it actually is. And the new fusion drive that I have, even though not recommended by a lot of people, beats out my SSDs. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But you know, go with what you can afford and what works for you. I'd say that if you don't need something that's incredibly fast to read and write and to go nuts with, then you don't need to spend the extra money. So think of it that way. Only buy something more expensive if you absolutely need it for some reason. If you don't need it, then most SSDs, they're fine. It's just that newer type drives have come out. They're more money, of course. So, you know, depending on how much money you have that you can spend, then you can go for one of the higher type drives. And Bob, Titan Master Race, we're winning. Hey, no Nazi comments on this channel with the Master Race stuff. This isn't 1945, Bob. What are you doing? But yeah, Bungie's sitting there their programmers are just sitting there up in the Titan. Titans get like extra percentage for doing stuff. They love Titans over there. And oh Jake, your ship looks like a kazoo. I did read that before. And yeah, I didn't get to comment on it. I didn't get to see. I was like looking down here. And your ship looks like Dooku's from Star Wars. It was a solar sail too. Oh, that's right. He had that cool ship. And Jake, the problem is RAM is expensive here, and the motherboard I have needs specific RAM cards. Oh. And if Amazon actually worked in my country, I've upgraded a long time ago. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Flake, I'm so sad my internet is going off soon. Oh, but I'll try to be more in your live streams because I like these discussion type gaming streams. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always go to talk to everybody, and I hardly pay attention. Instead of just focusing on the game and ignoring the chat, I do like to try to answer as much as possible and get into conversations with everybody. So it's that's a big part of the channel that I'm always into to talking and doing stuff. But hopefully you'll be able to, keep your internet on for your sake. I like having you, but hopefully for your sake, everything you have to do, you can keep your internet going.
I wish I could talk
That's
more
the
about
Statue of Liberty here with chains. How you doing there? How are you, Strobes? How you doing? You guys okay? Okay, see you later. Let me see, Jake, are you good? We can run some other stuff. Oh, Bob, my favorite of black crayons. His Titans are crayon eaters. Die das Warlockten. Die das Warlockten. Whatever that means. Something. Is that German, Bob? Are you speaking German to me? You're gonna confuse me. I can barely speak English, so any other language is just kind of weird. Is that Merle Haggard? Is that who that is? That's Merle Haggard. Hey, how you doing, Merle Haggard?
everyone.
She's not impressed. She's like, this guy's an idiot. I've seen his videos. You're good? Alright. We can run some, you see if we can, like, run anything. I'll probably wind up knocking these out later. Let me just get some of these biscuits out of the way now and clean that up. Although I do recommend turning your bounties in when you're about to go into a nightfall. Kind of doesn't make sense to do what I just did. Weapon core, I can do that at some other point. That's not a big deal.
I'm still
You can't spell German very well. Well, you spelled German right there. You got it right there. Hermann. You spelled it pretty good there. But yeah, most things I can't. Even English is, I'm better than autocorrect. I can say that much. Autocorrect always messes up, it's ridiculous. I don't know how they have that programmed. My friend had one phone that he was typing to somebody, and it was a Samsung phone, and it put a very offensive word. He was typing something normal, and it actually changed the word to a very offensive, racist term that he's not one that uses. He's not one that goes and says this or types it as a joke. But it changed the word, and he's like, dude, look what it would have had me send to this person. It's like, wow, like that's terrible. Is a high refresh rate monitor key for gaming, or is it just a necessity? Yeah, it depends. Oh, for your monitor, the refresh rate on the monitor. I mean, most of them these days are pretty good. They have a pretty decent refresh rate. But let me just deposit this here and help nobody. So most new monitors you get are going to be, even the standard ones are going to be fine. You don't need to go crazy. If you're doing a lot of like 60 frames per second, or you're doing a lot of really fast action stuff, then it does help to have a higher, quicker refresh rate. But on most standard things, like if you're playing like 4K Sonic the Hedgehog at 4K, you're gonna, there's so much stuff like that's going on. But it shouldn't be, most monitors are fine, and even most TVs these days are fine, unless you get something super, super, super cheap. Then you'll notice a problem. You'll run into some kind of problem. And Bob, all I can say in German is nein. Right, nein. And how about niet? Niet. Nein and yet. And ich liebe dich.
What do you think of my new space?
If that's how you wind up saying it. Which apparently means I love you. Some girl said that to me once. And I was like, oh my God, don't ever say that to me again. That's horrible. She's like, I said I love you. I'm like, that was the wrong response. I was like, well, just say it in English. Don't say it in a language I don't understand. It sounds like you were cursing at me. Do you want to do a nightfall or something? 9 is no, I believe. Niet is Russian, Jim. Hey man, I don't know. I can't study all these languages. There's too many out there. I want to do a nightfall. Those usually are pretty exciting. That might get us something done quick. I don't know if you've done any yet, but that'll that could help. Just to have something going, just to run something. Gary, it's taking me long to do medals and get laurels. I need I need more for Titans. I did go last night and get it done pretty quick in the Lost Sector on the moon. I did run and knock out most of them there. I played for like 40 minutes. I just kind of knocked it out really quick at night. And I got, a whole thing full of bounties done. Got some Eris bounties done. I got all the bounties done from yesterday, except for Crucible ones. I just went in there and knocked it all out. Except for one that didn't work. It was just ridiculous. And no matter what I did, how many times I did it, it didn't count. It just didn't do anything. But all the rest did work. Let me see. Flake, love your stream. I'll try to go and watch more. Love your streams. I gotta go for now. Love your stream. Keep the great work. All right, thank you, Flake. And yeah, definitely come back. Come do some hanging out. I do the weekly resets in Zur in both Destiny 1, Destiny 2. So if those help, check those out. And definitely come back and do some talking. I like running my brain with different stuff. So thank you for bringing up a topic for me to yap about and get some stuff out. It helps to have something to talk about besides the game. I like yapping about stuff, so, yeah, it definitely helps. But have a good day, be safe, and thank you for coming to hang out. And let's see, I have a sip of coffee here. See if I missed anything in the chat. But yeah, I would say go to Sorrow's Harbor, K1 Revelation. And same thing, just knock the bounties out there. You can get them done pretty quick. And also get those laurels, like those gold laurels. Well, at least they were gold for me as a warlock. I think they might be red for Titan. Jim, guess this sentence. What makes what makes jelly? That's what that means. The translation in English is what makes jelly. And I think that's grapes, Jake. The answer to that is grapes. Or maybe not. Grape jelly? That makes sense, yeah. Unless it's jam. Is it what makes jam? You're talking about like strawberry jam or raspberry jam? Or, lion jam? Do you have like lion jam over there? What kind of, what are you, zebras? Do you make like zebra jam or something insane? What do you guys do? What do you do over there? What does it actually mean? And I'm saying, to me, in a comedy sense, it just seems like, backwards. So that's what it looks like to me. That in a comedy sense, not a mock and troll sense, but in a comedy sense, I just want to speak in like a backwards voice. Oh, I asked what you were doing. And Bob said, what you making? Bob was close. Closer than me. I thought it had to do with jelly. Got jelly on the mind. Is it just the two of us? Just the two of us. Killing Vex in the sky. Just the two of us. Just a shoe on a bus. Yeah, okay. Alright, you guys stop shooting me. It hurts. Make problems with shoot. Oh, you got a classy reward. See, it's night butt. Just throw that there in case we can get some gold biscuits. No? Then it was a waste. Alright, so we'll do, since it's just the two of us, we'll do like left and right side, just so we can get more laurels that way. So if we're both killing the same enemy, it's kind of a waste. Alright. Now we got a third person? Oh, is there a third person? I thought I saw somebody else over there. Next, what you were doing? What? Mac Jeep? Get up on a cara. What up? Yell up. Blow up. Blow up. Blow up. Oh, weak grenade.
Yes, but what are they doing?
No more grenade. Yeah, I'll just farm the laurels later. Pop a rift and die. Give me my laurel. Special. Just run around this rock like an idiot. Oh, he's got a barrier, so that means I'm probably wasting heavy. Just a shoe on a bus. Get these idiots first, because they're usually worse. It's just... And by the time we pop this, we should be dead. Pull back, dude! These controls, like, really, come on. They work when they want to work. Like, you just, you jump, sometimes you pull back, and as a warlock, you'll actually steer backwards. Other times, it's just like, no, I'm not going to work. And, Gary, are you doing Xbox subs this week? Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll definitely be hopping on doing the Xbox sub stream. Channel member stream. Xbox channel member stream. I will be doing that tomorrow. Do these count to pick these up? Does it even matter? Hello. I'm already up, guys. Nobody bothered to save me. They're like, you just die. We're gonna go get kills. We don't care. We want our kills. You can lie there dead and get no kills. But yes, Gary, I'll be doing tomorrow. Oh, it's nice to not get anything from that. Alright, just go through, will ya? Yeah, so usually Thursdays and Sundays is what I want to get myself scheduled to do the Xbox channel member stream.
I looked like a commander of some sort.
Because, yeah, because most of you guys are on Xbox. Sonny's on PS4, but all the rest of you guys are on Xbox, so... Or you can smack the... How come there's auto-aim, like, when you go to smack a boss, it'll go to the smallest enemy? It'll turn your character, but then when you actually want to turn and smack somebody, it doesn't? Why does it have that? Cheesy programming. Alright, I'm jumping. Leave me alone. Yeah, I have no barrier on Overload, so I can't take care of any barrier jerks. So watch, I'm probably going to deposit like a whole bunch of hunter ones, which is not going to help out. But Gary, you can also shoot me a message later. Let me see, it's, see what time I'm done with this, see if I can get on to, oh, my face, to help out with anything. Oh, that's me not paying attention.
I have good news.
You can also shoot me a message if there's anything specific that you need to get through.
Give us the good news first.
And see what time I'm done with this mess. Aha! Did you see Gambit Crucible Strikes are given Pinnacle? Yeah, they did move some stuff up. There is a lot. There is a lot more to get. To get now, so we can be dropped back down to 960 afterwards. Which hopefully not. I really hope they don't nerf again and just take everything away. That's pretty upsetting. Who's doing the dying thing? Me, I'm doing it. Alright, I don't have barrier, so I'm not bothering with this nerd. Because you just can't take him down. Let me come get you. Oh, Jake, you're down. What are you doing? Get up, will you? Stop goofing off. Just kidding. It happens. It happens. I understand. Right, hopefully somebody's running barrier. Move so you don't die. Have you got the ball? Doing so much no damage. My weapons are a 10. Those zeros are a lie. You know, I wasted so much damn ammo on that guy and just wanted to melee him just to try to get some laurels. This is exactly why I go solo and get my bounties done. Because you waste all your ammo on somebody and somebody comes up and just takes the kill from you. What am I wasting all my ammo for? Yeah, I'll get everything done in later on. I'll do all my bounties. Just get them done instantly. No damage. Why is there no damage happening half the time? Alright, somebody else want to run that? I'll run interference. Yeah, I was noticing the forts too, like just things that should be causing damage are just not causing damage for some odd reason. Come on, get over here. It's like I'll melee attack somebody and it's like, no damage is going through. Nothing at all. Yet that jump button allows you to jump. That pops a rift 2 years later.
Excellent work, Captain. You are at 50%.
Oh, good, it worked that
completion
time.
of this
Good
task.
for you. Get one laurel going. Oh, not today, Gary? Okay, alright. That's good, good. Alright, let me see. Best place to get bounties done are story missions. I do the Lost Sector because I just want to get through as quick as possible and just knock them out. So I always do Lost Sectors. They're just a lot easier and you have your privacy so nobody else is stealing anything. So you just a few runs in and out and you have it done. So I don't really, I'll pick up bounties if they get done. Then they get done, but I really don't bother with trying to get any bounties done when I'm on a fire team. It just takes too long. I'd rather go and just go privately. And in Lost Sectors, you knock them out like really seriously quick. Just keep picking these up. Help the hunters out so Titans don't get, you know. Just trying to get past that. That was the good old jump and boost forward button that didn't seem to happen. Come on, hit him, hit him. Nothing to hit, he's down. Alright, let's go over here and do some helping. That was cheap. Still didn't get the credit for that kill. Mulligan. But you no. Jump that way. Where'd that guy? Where did he go? Okay, should be good. That's about it. On to the next one.
Here they come again.
Yeah, and you can re-pick up the story too, the old stories as well, Bob. I think it's Amanda Holiday. You can pick up the old, like the old DLCs and like rerun everything. So if you do like doing like stories for bounties, you can re-pick up those old ones. And that'll help you get them done as well. And you get a a little bit of stuff for it, just a little bit. Just enough. Let me make sure I'm reloaded here. Yep, reloaded. Good. Good enough. Let's not hit the wall, because it does cheese you, and you touch that wall and you're dead. Like I did that on my Titan. Like going down on my Titan, I just kept smashing into the wall, smashing into different spots and dying. Like, come on, give me a little bit of a coast here. Titans are tough. You shouldn't hit into a wall and die.
There's Kargan.
Oh, I'm like looking. I'll follow you down and die too.
Wow. Okay, don't get hit by that.
Can I read? Oh, you could have got.
Intercepted communication from the Vex.
You were right there.
That Kargan has bypassed their initial security protocols.
It looks like Carver
Alright,
is
let's wait
using
to
that
start it though.
complex to access the data artifact.
Let's hang out and
Get
wait.
me word that
Oh,
works
you're able
quick,
to. Okay.
And I'll try a counter hack.
I was like, what's going on? What are you doing? Run away. Get that Guardian. Yep, not what I wanted to do, but thank you. Well, got something done at least. Who's doing that? Get out of here, puppy. Which way did it go, George?
One down, two to go.
Eat it, do some little tiny damage with poopy super. Oh, somebody's down. Trying to move to get you. Got, okay, good, good. Did anything drop here that I need to get? Yep, before it disappears, pick those things up.
Guardian down.
Jake, where are you? Right in the Centauro. Last giggly standing. Alright. Where you're both over there? I went to get you. I see what's going on. Alright, so this is a good spot to stay alive so you don't wind up repeating everything. Woohoo! Alright, Jake's back up. Good, good, okay. Get back to it. So that's my little hiding spot I like to use. Because it doesn't make sense to run out and then reset the boss and everything. Stay still, Kurgan. Billy Corgan. No, I'm not aiming at that guy. Stuck on you. Come on, move it. What's that? A grenade. Yay, I'm gonna get some stuff and die. Little jump button. Come on, you slow nerd. Move it. Pop this. See if that reaches these idiots. Probably not. Go get him. Who is shooting me? Excuse moi. Keep that biscuit going. Hop over there, thank you. Who's over here? Alright, get this one going here. Very good. Rinka-dinka-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Yeah, melee should have did a little more damage, you know, like some visible damage possibly. Yeah, it was charged up. Just some possible damage. Would be nice. Okay, Arc Buddy does more damage than
He's really gonna want you dead. Just saying.
should know better than to do that. Can I see the enemy? Thank you. Stay alive here. Oh, that guy's down. Should be good. Anything to collect here? It's probably all gone already.
Location secure.
Rinkadoodle.
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
My money. Give me my money.
There's only one data artifact here,
Dare you.
labeled Oxa, and it's seriously
Fire
corrupted.
blood. Ah, my
Metadata says it was
I've
last
got another runner
accessed
to
by
the,
an Otzot centuries
postmaster's gonna be full again.
What is Oxa?
I got too
And
much
who is
junk.
Otzot?
I got too much junk.
Those are questions for another day, I suppose.
I'll take it.
But for now,
Just get rid of that.
done.
I gotta start moving stuff to my Hunter and Titan. That'll be smart. That'll be smart. Let's get rid of these Should have kept 1,000 in case I need it. I'll keep that one. Someone's excited. Oh, you got an exotic? Anything good? Just another repeat. I think we can just start getting rid of these things because we really don't need them. They're just taking up room. Yeah, we'll get more of these. Not really worried about it. Not using anything anyway. What exotic did you get? Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. Well, let me start moving some of this stuff off my character. Nah, nothing special. Yeah, it's gonna, after you get them, unless you get some higher, like, great roll, it's just kind of a, it becomes repeat at this point. It gets all sad. Like, I just want something new in the game. Nah, you just start vaulting all this crap. Vault you. I just gotta vault a few things to be able to get some drops here. What am I not using? Yeah, all this junk. Alright. Sealed Ahamka grasp. Alright, Bob. Going to bed. Long week. Alright, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your support, Bob. Thank you for always coming and supporting my silliness and everything. Alright, so have a good night's sleep. I started a little late tonight, but I woke up late. Yeah, lazy fella. Lazy jerk. But thank you, Bob, for always being entertaining and goofing off with me. And making me laugh. So we'll do one more of these, and then that should be pretty good. All right. I also restrung one of my guitars last night, so I'm kind of dying to do a little bit of playing. Nothing's better than a nice new fresh set of strings. The guitar actually sounds proper. And I gotta get back to doing some 3D stuff too. So I took some time off working on that ridiculous project that I should never have worked on at this point. Big headache. Way too much time, and to argue to still haven't got paid for the damn thing, which is changing the way that I work with people. Definitely changing that. For now, I make it like a regular job where you get nothing till you pay me. So that's how my new thing is going to be with graphics and with working with stuff. You know, not this channel, but with outside this channel. Like, you know, people expect you to do a ton of work for them, and then when it comes down to, you know, paying, it's like, well, you know, I'll send it to you at some point, you know. You get paid on Friday? I'm still waiting to get paid. It's like a month and 3 weeks since I started this job, and it ended like 3 weeks ago, and it should have been 1 week worth of work, and it just got strung out from indecisiveness, and did way too much work, and should have been getting a lot more than what I'm actually getting, and I'm still waiting to get that, which is just ridiculous. So for now, I'm just doing the, even with the person, you know, I've known the person for years too, which is the messed up thing. But it's just way too much of my time and messed up plans that I had and things that I wanted to do. But for now, I'm going with an hourly rate, and you know, that's just it. I gotta treat it like a normal job, where it's an hourly rate, and you know, same thing, getting paid. Yeah. Pay me at the end of the week, and I will send you stuff. You don't pay, you don't get anything from me. What? What in the name of tacos just happened? Let me get you up quick, and then get my laurel. Yeah, it's it's really annoying doing freelance work. Because people just want a ton of stuff from you, and then they don't. They want you to work your ass off, pretty much, and they have all these crazy requests, and you'll work for hours making something perfect, and then and it's always I never get good stuff either. Yo, jump, dude, jump! I never get things that are done properly, so I'm always fixing people's mistakes and making it look like they did their work properly in the first place. So I'm always fixing mistakes, and then, then I get to go and do my job that I'm supposed to be doing. So it's always like extra work. So after this last time, I just learned, like, you know what? I got to do an hourly fee, and some things you got to pay half up front, or I have to get a retainer, deposit, something before you even bother working. Because it's, it just took up a lot of time and interrupted, like doing the 3D ghost and doing, doing other things. It just, like, got in the way of everything. And I still gotta, get back to where I was, before this job came up. Coming over. I'm gonna get you. But yeah, it really messed up everything for me. I put everything to the side because I'm supposed to be getting paid good for it, so I'm going over to that side to get whoever we're playing with. You over here? Yeah, nice going. How about when I press to the left, you move to the left? Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but I learned a lesson from it. But yeah, pretty much just messed up everything that I was setting up to do. Very big pain in the Bronson, to put it nicely. There's still somebody down there? Okay, we don't need to get that guy. But yeah, I've had that before with other, like, freelance stuff, like photography, and, just ridiculous. As soon as you send people stuff, they have it, and they don't have to pay you, is what it is. They have the work done. Move, dude. So for now, it's gonna be when I send stuff, it's gonna be a preview, a smaller preview with a big, huge GymHasafit face right over it, so they can't use it at all. And then I say, all right, once you pay me, I'll give you the full resolution, and I'll take out that GymHasafit face. But until then, that's you get an unusable thing. I think that's the smartest way, unfortunately, to actually go about it. But yeah, it's after doing enough work for enough people, it's just come down to that. Like, I have to be completely business-minded about that. But just that, not the channel. So I'm not going to be ridiculous translating to the channel. It has nothing to do with actual. This isn't work for me. It's hanging out, which is just a good thing. So I don't consider YouTube work at all. That's why I also don't do a ton of videos, because it's not a job to me. It's more fun than everybody else. But all the regular work stuff, I just got to become kind of more of a prick and just be like, yeah, if you want it, this is it, and if not, then go to somebody else. Lose my number. Jump again. Good for you, jumping, and get that grenade over there for no reason. It's not gonna work. Yeah, so I gotta text again for, like, the after the stream. Should have texted him before the stream. Probably about the 7th time at this point that I'm saying pay me for the job. Probably about the 7th time asking, yep. 7th time pressing that button too. Something like there. I'm just saying, yeah, do some pay me for the job that I did already. You can jump. There you go. Lateness. Yeah, try to come get you, Jake. Just gonna walk over and okay, you back up. Good. Harry, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Let me not stay in that area. No, don't push me into the area. I'm always getting killed there like a jerk. What's going on, Harry? How are you doing? How is everything? Let's wait till his health is like almost completely zero. Now do it. Give me my damn gold. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody here? Nobody's here. You guys deposited. Okay, let's go back. What? How you doing? Give me something. I've been ranting about work stuff. Give me something else to rant about, Harry. What are you doing? What's going on? Somebody give me something to rant about. Or talk about. I think ranting season should be over now. I got it out of my system. Should be good. And make sure you collect these when they drop because they do disappear. Yeah, I'll do it. I got the arc doodle. Kind of helps out. The right one. Thank you, Jake.
Nice work, Captain.
Thank you for the
But
supreme
you're gonna
cover.
need one more.
Oh, one more. Oh, I thought you guys got the first one. I'm doing pretty good, Harry. Doing pretty good. Glad you're doing good. Hopefully everybody's all well by you. This whole mess that's going on. Just get one laurel out of this guy. And I'll read that second comment in a moment. Oh, doing Wrath of the Machine. Regular or glitch? Like regular full Wrath of the Machine? Because that is a fun raid. Yeah, it seems Destiny 1 is doing a bit better these days. Bit more people going and playing Destiny 1. So what are you up to in Wrath of the Machine? What part are you up to? Let me not hang out there because I keep getting killed with that. Wait, just don't want to give me my laurels? Is that it? Just happens to leave the slightest bit of health. You jump on my grenades, I can get a laurel. Thank you. Ugh, no way out of that, apparently. Just trying to get you, Jake. Watch out behind those guys. And, okay, I got the laurel. Good, good. Trying to get the world's second solo Vasix. Oh, but not doing enough damage. Are you doing the sword deal? Are you doing it with the sword, or see if I can get this before the thing drops on my head? Ooh, just missed it. You guys want to kill the champion, or? We gotta kill all champions to get. Move, man. There's a champion here if you guys want to do some. You have a grenade blowing you up. Don't give me that crap where you can just put a shield back on. Get more loot and you destroy these idiots. Thank you, guys. And we cluster bomb rockets. Alright. That's what I used to use. That's what I still use. I love the cluster bombs. Yeah, it was that was a big way to get bonus damage and do to do pretty good. And then the Void Drinker, I believe, the exotic Void Sword, everybody started using that. But yeah, I do love the rocket launcher with cluster bombs. Are you using a warpath by any chance? Or in case, I'm pretty sure you know about the warpath from Future War Cult, but if not, check every week try to get a good, nice guard roll of that. That does a lot of damage, and if you run everything right, you can get like 8 rockets. I believe it's with a chest piece to get more heavy ammo, and legs to get more rockets. I believe that's the setup, and you can get like 8 rockets with cluster bombs. And a nice big blast radius. Do massive damage. So that's what I usually try to run in D1, on my Warlock at least. You get a whole cadoodle. Because 8 rockets will give you a lot more damage than if just the conventional few that you get. And Warpath is just, it's great, and it's not a, yeah, it's a late throw. It's just a legendary, so it really, it helps to still leave an exotic slot open. I keep forgetting that's auto. Automatic. Choleric Dragon. Oh yeah. You roll with Disciplinarian. Disciplinarian. I hope I'm saying that right. But try to read. I might be getting taken out here. So hold on a second. Do that double jump thing that's so popular. Give me 1 second, Harry. I will read that. Just get back in this. Thank you. Use Warpath on Axis, although Unto Dust from Dead Orbit is slightly better. Oh, you gotta... Yeah, I did. I used to have a joke with Unto Dust. when I would delete it. I do love Dead Orbit, but I guess it depends on the roll. If you got a better roll. But I used to joke around with my son all the time when I would delete that, and there was another one I would constantly delete. But yeah, I did get quite a few, being with Dead Orbit, quite a few Unto Dust. But if you definitely get a good roll of that. But for me, I found the Warpath was just, you know, personally, it was just pretty crazy, and when you get a guard roll of that, you get 8 rockets. It does a lot. Okay, I'm definitely trying to move back. But I think I do still have a guard roll Unto Dust sitting on my character somewhere. And I still use the Choleric Dragon, because that was the first one that I wound up getting cluster bombs. And I forget what that was the first one I got with cluster bombs. I forget what the roll was, but it actually was better than a lot of the other rocket launches that I got later.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
So I have an arc one that I still throw on. But I do love the Choleric Dragon.
There's an almost unreadable data artifact.
It's my
here
best
labeled
arc.
Oxa.
Does the most
It's heavily
damage. I
corrupted.
think out of all my rocket
Table
launches that
note
I've gotten
M-Sund
that
12
aren't
on
exotic,
the access log.
that one does like the most
What is
damage.
Oxa, and who was
And it's arc,
M-Sund
so
12?
anything arc I always keep it on
Those are questions
for arc
another day,
damage.
I suppose. But for now,
Alright.
well done.
Oh, Harry, yeah, Warpath is good with most rolls, and the Unto Dust needs a specific roll to be good. Yeah, I think it, definitely with the right roll, it would, like, guard roll Unto Dust is a guard roll. So if you got one of those, then you're pretty good. Yeah, Brando, what's going on? How you doing? And Warpath's like one of those, like, even just a bad Warpath is really good. But then if you get a guard roll Warpath, it's ridiculous. You can get a really ridiculous amount of damage out of that. You can get a really incredible roll. And Brando, how you doing? Thank you for joining in, saying what's up, what's going on, how are you? And disciplinarian. There we go. I forget what that role is. I haven't seen that in a long time. What is that? Did you get it with that? I know mine had cluster bombs, a nice chunk of blast radius. It was on rocket launchers. That is kind of the damage, the impact if you want. Oh, you get anything good? Pretty good, Brando. Doing pretty well. How are you doing? I think I just got these boots. I just got some boots. I can use the shards though. But yeah, I think I just got those boots. But yeah, I'm not really concerned. I have, sounds silly, but I have I'm pretty content in Destiny 2. I have everything that I need, so there's not really anything for me to get. Oh, it does more damage to fallen enemies. Oh, so that would help. That's true. What bond are you, or what class item are you using? Because there's some class items, as I remember in Destiny 1, that you can do more damage, and as well, is it the Ghost? Since they changed things, it's been a while since I've been on it and actually farming and equipping the character properly to play. But there were some things I can do more damage, whether it was, or was it like in the cloaks, the bonds. I think it was in there that certain ones would do more damage. Also, any armor from Wrath of the Machine, it does help to have on, because that as well can do more damage to the enemies. I got some slippers. Yeah, so when I go to sleep, you know, it helps out. These things will help me go to sleep at night, Beta, these new slippers. But that does, and if you're not doing that already, like any Wrath of the Machine armor does help when you're in Wrath of the Machine. So the best rocket launcher for Wrath is Choleric Dragon with hard launch, spray, and disciplinarium and cluster bombs. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good mix. We'll get rid of that. I gotta see. I can check real quick on the app. What mine. I see what role mine had in Ishtar Legacy. Let me see what I had on mine. Should be on my Vorlock, but I think it's equipped. Yeah, let me see if I can read these stats to it. Okay, this launcher tube can hold 3 shells, so I have that. Cluster bombs. Let me see what else. They do. I don't have the Wi-Fi on my phone, so it's doing the whole loading thing right now. Oh, Warhead Veneer, so I have 98, almost a full blast radius on it. Then Tripod, which is to have 3, that helps out. Snapshot for some reason, and Cluster Bombs. Fitted stock. Or, oh, this weapon does bonus damage against Hive Wizards. That's the one that I have. Not Fallen, but I have the one for Hive Wizards, which to me is too specific. But that's my roll on there. But it's, I don't know if you could see the stats on there. It's kind of coming up. Now a personal message winds up coming up. Show my phone and I get a personal message. But that's my Choleric, and it does a great amount of damage. Check out my new Ghost. Only a few people have it though, because you can only get it through engrams. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Choleric doesn't drop from anybody, right? I forget where I got mine, but that was the first one I got with cluster bombs, and I was pretty happy with it. And it still does a pretty great amount of damage. Plus with the 3 rockets in there, that is a pretty big help. Anything, I always look for tripod, bonus, whatever, like the bonus you can hold more. I forget the name of it exactly, because I haven't done the Destiny 1 weekly resets in a while to read off all the weapons and everything. I mean, Spec Jake. But whatever you can hold more weapons. Oh, it's a snake? Rival. Oh, okay. Well, it's a little plastic snake. Oh, the Ghost is pretty just kind of normal though. Just the kind of threw a snake on a regular. Alright, anything good drop it at Speed Demon, Guiding Light, and Mercury Scanner. Yeah, I gotta put something. Oh, if you put on a shader, can you put a shader on and change the color of the snake? That'd be kind of cool. That would be cool. So it's not so like the plastic looking snake. Did I get anything done here? And I'll wind up doing it later. Yeah, okay. I'll take care of that later. But yeah, I was looking for tripod. I forget, whatever you can carry more rocket launcher ammo. Then on my chest piece, I want to look for heavy ammo. And then my legs also to carry more rocket launcher ammo. Then from there you get 8 rockets. You can do a ton of damage that way. So that also helps out. As long as you have 2 good perks, it can do really high amount of damage. I'm almost out of coffee here. Yeah, and I do like have the blast radius all the way up. That's kind of like your impact on rocket launches. So it's a little wacky, but the bigger the blast radius, then when something's hit in the center, it does a little more damage, I believe. I believe. It's been a long time, but that's one thing I always look to do, is to try to max out blast radius before velocity or anything else. I'll just get a little closer, or try not to shoot at things that dodge. But I try to get the blast radius to full. And, you know, try to get those, because I figure if you have only 6 rockets, if you have 8 rockets, you have that bonus damage. And then if you have a really great rocket launcher with 8 rockets, then you have, you know, the ability to do more damage shooting 8 rockets at a boss than just 6 of them. So that definitely, that's how I would run it. You know, right there, you seem all excited. Alright, let me see if there's, I finished any bounties or anything. Oh, you can change its color. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's good. Change it around a little bit there. Let me see what, yeah, I'll finish that in the lost sector later, probably. I'm gonna redeem this medal for, where do I redeem it? Do I redeem it from her? Let me see. Let me see if I can redeem this quick. Martha Stewart, cook up some stuff. Yeah, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Alright, forget it. I'm not gonna buy another one. I think I already have those. So, redeem. What do I do? I redeem it here because it's not. Oh, okay. I was holding square before, it wasn't doing it. So, okay, there we go. Redeemed. Get rid of that mess. Are you OP? Are you sure? I'm not sure. Where's Anthony? Alright. Let me do a little dancing. Harry, yeah, if you have double reload perks, cluster bombs, and wrath gauntlets, you can shoot around 17 rockets on the final TP, provided that you pick up the ammo from the ground. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, if you get that quicker reload, that'll help. And also, the blessing of Destiny 1 is heavy ammo synth. So you can always, if you time it right, you can pop one. Then you have the 3 minutes to wait. But that'll be it. You know, that'll be about it. Oh, Jake, you're heading out? That's good if you have the heavy laying around, and you just, you know, get rid of stuff, then pick up the heavy. That's yeah. If you can get out 17 rockets, that's a good snug amount. That's pretty good. And thank you, Jake, for saying this stuff at Hawthorne. I'm gonna go check her out right now. You're gonna head to bed? Yeah, it's about like 7, so probably gonna be saying goodbye pretty soon. Not sure what that weird dance. I was doing the Matrix in front of her. Oh, okay. I'm wondering maybe I should pick this up my other characters. I think I'm going to save these for my other characters. I might sign into my hunter and pick these up on my hunter, because I'm not going to get anything on my warlock that I need, but my hunter can do. Oh, look, we're Siamese Guardians. No, we're not. No, we're Siamese Guardians. No, we're not. No, we're Siamese Guardians. No, we're not.
Did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about who cleans up after this bird. You do a pretty good job. I don't see any poop down there. Pretty impressed. Do you fly over the city and poop on the people? Do you poop on the people? I'm gonna peck my eyes after saying that. Right. All right, Jake. Yeah, I know it's late by you, so we got some playing. Thank you for joining the stream, doing some hanging out. I think I'm good for playing today. I love you. Now I'm gonna head out myself. So I want to do a short stream to say what's up to everybody, do a little bit of hanging out, and then I can get to eating and doing some other stuff, doing some relaxing. But thank you, Jake. Thank you, Harry. Who else is there? Anybody still there? Brando, you might still be there. But thank you, everybody who joined in, and thank you for coming to support the silly little channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll do the channel member stream. Hopefully do it a little earlier, so anybody who's on that side of the world, in the UK, in that area there, that's earlier, not so late for you guys. So, what is it, Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be doing a channel member stream on Xbox, doing some hanging out. So, hopefully, I'll check you guys on there. You guys can come back, say what's up, and, yeah, so have fun with the Guardian Games, and, I'll see you guys later. All right, later, Harry. Later, Jake. And later, Brando. Not sure if anybody else is still watching, if Gary or anybody. Not sure if anybody else is still there. Bob. I think everybody went to sleep already. But, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining and supporting, and I'll see you all later, Guardians.